But the thing with the micro influencer that I think that's where all the opportunity is,
I
and
think so.
for the exact reason you said. I don't want to write a book. I like making videos. But if I ever did on how with 1,000 followers you should be, we went to the bar just recently. I think I mentioned this to you. I believe in the thesis, and I think it only exists up to 3,000. But with 1,000 followers, you can have $100,000 in revenue, 2,200, 3,000 followers, 300,000. The math works out. You just truly, it has to be a very deep following, and I believe the only way you could be deep is to be very vulnerable.
Yes.
That is truly
Yes.
the only way you do it. So, like, when you think of someone, is Kim Kardashian very vulnerable? Yeah, she's got a whole reality show following around. She's crying. She gets
Certainly in the
robbed.
beginning
Yeah.
versus the rest of folks
Sure.
in society.
Yeah. But I mean, like in the general, but if you're really vulnerable, like the bigger you are, the more people want to know about the inside of your life,
Yeah.
right? The smaller you are, people are still very, like there's a kid his name is Roman Atwood. So
Okay.
if you look up Roman Atwood vlogs, I don't know, 10 million subscribers. It's just something crazy.
Jesus
Out of
Christ.
Ohio. Just some random hick kid out of Ohio that started doing some fun little prank videos. He would like put his son on a tractor, and his wife would come out and see the son on the tractor, and she'd be like, "That's great." She'd go to get the lemonade, and he'd take his son off and put a dummy, strap it to the tractor, and it'd be off in the farm field, and he would explode the tractor. He blew up the tractor, and his wife would freak, thinking that their son had just died.
Dude, I'm a subscriber already.
Dude, and he fucking films
Yeah.
it, and then he tells her he's joking, and it's fucking incredible. It's as good as you think it is.
Jesus.
But like the vulnerability of the micro influencer is key. I think the revenue potential is also the highest if you can truly establish a niche.
Yeah.
Like you literally can go through and show X amount of followers, and then this percentage shows engagement, right? Like you can clearly call out anybody who has purchased some followers or whatever it may be based on the number of people that follow them and the amount of engagement they get at the bottom. It's like, there's no way, bro. You can have 13,000 followers and 4 comments. That doesn't exist.
Yeah, I only have 28, almost 29,000, I think. And I'll look at somebody who has like 150,000 and they're getting like less comments and likes on their shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, you clearly bought that.
Yeah.
Like, or I don't know, like your followers aren't engaged in your content. I don't know what it is, but it's like, you can tell for sure, right?
And the only people you're going to trick is the average bystander.
Yeah.
You will never trick a sponsor.
No, definitely not.
Like, and I
we're
think
so far beyond those days now.
and the only reason you want a ton of followers is because at some point you go beyond B2C, direct to the consumer, and you go B2B, where you're a marketing arm.
Yeah, you throw your right hook.
Correct. Yeah. And when we have enough followers, you essentially are doing SeatGeek ads and fucking Vimeo. Like
Yeah.
you just have commercials on your shit.